being ex-military, he's ready for the end of the world, this guy. He's got a lot of weapons at the house. Got a compound bow and arrow. Now, if you don't know anything about a compound bow, the arrow travels at about 300 yards per second. You can take out a giraffe, no problem. He's got this thing in the house. I go, John, what the hell you got this in the house for? He's like, you kidding me? It's for home invasion. Home invasion? Could you imagine the poor bastard that breaks into my buddy's house? As a burglar, you can't even prepare for something like that. The burglar thinks nobody's home. He comes through a kitchen window. My buddy hears him. He gets out his bow and arrow. The burglar's in the living room. He suspects nothing. He's stealing valuables. Then, out of nowhere, do you know the mind fuck on this? The burglar has to process, I got an arrow hanging out of my chest right now.
So we all know Whataburger is hands down way better than In-N-Out. And I've only had In-N-Out once in my life, and I told myself I would never go back. And I'm in the Woodlands, and there's an In-N-Out right there. So let's see if DJ Hunts is right, and if In-N-Out's better than Whataburger. Highly doubt it. First impression, the menu is so boring. This is taking a very long time, and there's like one person in front of me. Red flag. But side note, I just got my hair done, and I am obsessed. I go to East Shore Salon and Med Spa in the Woodlands, so hit up Raymond or Bryn. But all the stylists are great. I'm actually starving, so I really hope this is good. Do gotta say though, it looks very clean. Good sign, good sign. Forgot they gave it to you in a box, and not gonna lie, I'm not a big fan of that. All right, the moment of truth. Is it better than a Whataburger? Let's see. Not gonna lie, it's kind of good. It's kind of really good. But is it better than a Whataburger? Hell no. No. I already know I'm gonna hate these. I am a fry fanatic. Cardboard. They're literally cold, and there's no salt or seasoning. The burger's pretty good though. I just don't see the hype about it. Definitely prefer Whataburger over In-N-Out. So DJ Hunts, you were wrong about that. What do y'all think? Is Whataburger or In-N-Out better? Well, let me know.
There's a virus that has ruined the economy. All right, get out of here. So she's like, who wants to go first? And I was like, hell no. I stood back, and this fucking in boat shoes, he's like, I'll go. I learned that every day matters. I was like, all right. Good one, dork. And then the next dad, he goes, I learned that you never know what tomorrow might bring. I looked for his kid. I was like, is that your dad? And then I found my kid. I was like, don't play with that kid. You know? She goes, Mr. Segura, do you want to go next? I go, do you want me to go next? Okay, I'll go. Hey, kids. I learned, if you really want to know the truth, I'll tell you the truth. Honestly, I learned that I didn't really wash my hands before. Remember, because when it first broke, when they were like, this is AIDS in the air, and you're like, wait, what? What did you say? How do you get it? And they're like, do you ever touch stuff? And you're like, all the time, yeah. Wash your hands. Okay. The CDC asked, do you ever open doors? So many. Yes. Wash your hands. You got it. Now I do. I really do. But if I'm being completely honest, back then, I feel like I really only washed my hands when I had literal shit on them. You know, like...
Come with me to take my glucose test. I really hope I pass this because I honestly do not want to come back and have to take it again for 3 hours. We're here. Okay, I just finished. I couldn't really film in there much because there were a lot of people and it was super quiet. The flavor wasn't all that bad. I had the orange one, which I'm not sure what it's called, but it tasted exactly like a hot but cold flat Fanta. I don't know why I said hot. Kind of like a room temperature Fanta. But yeah, that's all they offered me. I really wanted to try the lemon lime flavor, but oh well. I don't have my results back yet, but hopefully I get them back tomorrow, but it will probably be Monday because it's Thursday right now. But I really hope I passed it because I really don't want to have to come back and sit there for 3 hours. That would be so boring. If you are about to take your glucose test and you're doing the 1 hour one and your doctor told you not to fast, I definitely recommend eating before. I ate eggs and bacon this morning and 10 out of 10 recommend because honestly, if I didn't eat a healthy breakfast, I probably would have thrown up immediately. It was so bad. Like, I still feel like throwing up. Like, you couldn't drink any water at all for that entire hour you're waiting for, to get your blood drawn. So that aftertaste was just horrendous. But it is lunchtime. It's 1:23 p.m. So I'm gonna go get me a big old burger and a fat with a PH Dr. Pepper.
Here's everything we did on our girls trip in Fredericksburg with my mom, little sisters, and Allie. Day one, we kicked things off with breakfast at Sunset Grill and then went shopping downtown. And surprisingly, I managed to not buy a single thing, except this tiny donkey from Fat Ass Winery for Allie, because you know I had to get my girl a souvenir. And y'all, Fredericksburg must have known I was coming to town because they had their annual beer festival while we were there, and you already know how much your girl loves her beer. We ended the night with a family game night and attempted to play the game Words Are Hard, but we didn't have the instructions, so we made up our own game, which was hilarious. Before we went to bed, we watched Love Island, and when I woke up, I couldn't stop dreaming about that delicious beer I tried from Fat Ass Brewery, so I was determined to start my day off with just that. Luckily, the winery and brewery were right next door to each other, so we did some wine tasting and then headed next door to the brewery, and honestly, we didn't realize how long we were going to be there, but games, drinks, and good vibes will do that to you. We wrapped things off at Leroy's Tex-Mex and Barbecue, where we met the nicest people ever, and they even invited us back to visit before we head home. Now, of course, we ended our night watching Love Island. Day 3, Mom and Jeanette had to head back home for work, so it was just me scouting my baby, which is when things got a little unhinged. We checked into the cutest little treehouse in the hill country, and yes, watched Love Island on a literal swinging bed, which was the ultimate vibe. Our last day was content day. I turned my little sister into an influencer, and she delivered. Also forgot to mention she cooked both nights and somehow managed to mess up both frozen lasagna and chicken tenders. But it's okay because I accidentally burned her with my straightener, so we're even. Before heading home, we made one last stop at Leroy's for spicy nachos and then went on a private tour at Jinsky Orchards to pick fresh peaches, which was the perfect ending to the sweetest girls trip.
Word on the street is there's a new cookie place in town called Half Baked Goodness, so Cody and I went to check them out and got 6 different cookies. So let's do a little taste test. These are the cookies that we got, and y'all, they look so freaking good. The first cookie we're gonna try is banana pudding. It tastes exactly like banana pudding. This is the one I'm most excited for. So this is the cookie, and it's a croissant with cookie on top and chocolate and powdered sugar, and I don't know what else, but here we go. Oh, you've got to try this. I don't know if this next one can top that, but this is the creme brulee. Here we go. This in the morning with a coffee. Like, so good. Try it. Right. This is officially my new favorite. Next, I had to get the regular original chocolate chip. So gooey. Ah! What? We have chocolate chip or chocolate milk. Next up, we have the sugar cookie. A lot of sugar. I am so full. She's gonna be kicking the crap out of me tonight. Last one is the double chocolate chip. Pretty good. If you live in College Station, you have got to go buy Half Baked Goodness. So freaking good. Make sure to get the creme brulee cookie, 100%. This one by far is my favorite. I have the runner-up, cookie. They were all so good, and yeah, check them out.
Oh, she's perfect, my wife. Never makes any mistakes. But this is the same person that walks around our house every day going, call my phone. Can you call my phone? I don't know where my phone is. Can you? Babe, just call it. Babe, call my phone. Oh, it's in my purse. I had it on silent. Now, where's my keys? I don't know where my keys are. She's always late, my wife. I'm late. I can't find my keys. I'm going to have to take your keys. Where are your keys? On the hook that says keys. That's where my keys are. Oh, she'll take my keys. Leave me at home trying to find her keys. 20 minutes later, I'll get a phone call from her. Oh, I have both sets of keys. I'm sorry. No, sorry people bring their husband their keys back. She's not coming back. I'm gonna tell you, she's gonna do whatever she has to do. Now let me tell you something, people, if I have both sets of keys, it doesn't matter what I'm doing. I better bring her keys back. I could be a heart surgeon doing heart surgery. I'm like, fellas, I gotta go. But Dr. Trevino, if you leave, he'll probably die. Well, me or him, so. My wife has a hair appointment.
I'm here in Zeitman's, one of my favorite places to get subs, and today we're gonna try 2 of their pizzas. So let's do it. To start off, we first have to try the classic pepperoni. What I love most is it's their take on a New Haven style, a Beats pizza. And so let's give it a try. 1 bite, everyone knows the rules. First impression, super good, super zesty. Does not have hardly any grease on it, which I hate greasy pizza. So 10 out of 10, this is super good. It's got a great undercarriage and no plop. You want a little piece? Here's a small piece. You want a little piece of pizza? One day. Next up, we have the Tricolore pizza, which is their take on a margarita pizza. And I love margaritas, so. Oh my god. I've never been a huge pesto girly, but this, I kind of like it more than the pepperoni. And still, look at that flop. Perfect flop at Zeitman's. The crust is super thin, but doughy on the inside. I'm not one that likes the hard, thin crust of pizza. So definitely would order this again. It's probably the best pizza I've ever had in Bryan College Station. Really good pizza. I'm definitely giving Zeitman's pizza a 9 out of 10. So next time you're in Bryan College Station looking for a place to eat, definitely hit up Zeitman's for some delicious pizza. I'm at Mad Tacos, so let's try some drinks. I feel like I'm gonna be kind of tipsy when I'm done with this. First up, we have the classic. Next we have beet, and every time I hear the word beet, I think of Dwight Schrute. So let's see if it's good. It's pineapple. Lastly, we have strawberry, and I already know I'm gonna love this one. Definitely coming back to this later, but next we have the cranberry margarita. That one was a little too strong for me, but next we have the Sour Patch margarita. Sour Patch Kids are my favorite candy, so let's see if it tastes like that. I just made a mess. It's a little sour. I just got some bread. I think these drinks are getting to me because I just called it tortilla bread, but this is the caramel apple. Very, very caramely. Next up, we have peppermint. It's actually really good. Lastly, we have hot chocolate, which I'm not gonna lie, I already started drinking it because I love hot chocolate, especially when it has alcohol in it. But this is one of their new drinks, and it comes out in November, so you gotta come to Mad Taco and try it because it's so freaking good. Come to Mad Taco and check it out.